Sup Shredders, my name is Logan, aka Spiderhands, and welcome to SP Reviews, where today we've got ourselves an act named David Christ in the Apocalypse, and this track is called Autistic Genius. If we switch over to here, we've got the album 1-800 Happy now, and we're going to listen through this track from start till finish, and we're going to hear what we think. Let's go. Okay, we're starting with some bass and drums. We've got some kind of UFO-y, spacey kind of pad stuff going from side to side. There's a lot of production value in this, actually. I've got to hand it to him. Yeah, like there's an understanding of music theory and stuff going on there. You've got the hi-hats coming in at the end of the 8 bars. Some interesting chord progressions as well. We had those pad hits.
Is he even really there? Not sure. But check this out. He says he's an autistic genius.
Oh well, we don't mess around, do we? We're straight into that hook line, dude. I forgot this is only a 3-minute song.
Autistic genius. Aspergian Jesus. Woman's only weakness.
Woman's only weakness, did he say? That's interesting. Yeah,
Autistic genius.
Let's hear that one more time.
How can you not feel this? He knows.
Oh wow, we cut that second time of the chorus in half. That's kind of cool. Yeah, there's these little tricks that are being put in place by David Christ in the Apocalypse, and I kind of dig it. Like, you know, when I look at this album at face value and I see this stuff, it kind of reminds me of like the kind of edgy memes from like the late 2010s to late noughties to early 2010s, or like even the mid 2010s. You look at these song titles, you know, you're going to get people's attention with this kind of stuff, and you know, it'll be all sorts of attention. I don't particularly mind it. I think it's good for people to express themselves, but this is actually like reasonably, this is a lot safer than I was expecting it to be at first time.
And it's never enough. He says you won't get it right if you don't do it right. Can't come correct if the band ain't tight.
Can't go correct if your plan ain't tight. Interesting. There's the vocalist is very intent on pronouncing the words correctly. He's enunciating really well. It's actually kind of professional. Like this is kind of tripping me out a little bit. I'm impressed with the production value on this. Like it's one of the best produced tracks I've heard in quite a while, primarily for the freshness of the instruments, the way that all the things have been structured, the differences, and the instrumental sections. You've got several different musical concepts occurring. Like,
check this out.
You know, each section is distinct. You're not just relying on groups of 4 or 8 bars. It's kind of dope.
He's an autistic genius. Autistic genius.
Oh, that's a little, like that's a dominant 7th chord, isn't it? That's kind of spicy.
Jesus. The woman's only weakness. Autistic genius. How can you not feel this? Autistic.
And we're going for the whole time with that.
Aspergian Jesus. Genius.
It's kind of a really spicy guitar solo going on here. I kind of dig it. The tone, it's been recorded well. The tone of the instruments is really clear, and there's a pristine sort of, it's whoever did the mastering on this deserves a high 10 now.
Don't bring it down. Don't bring it down. Don't dumb it down. But check this out. He says he's an autistic genius. Autistic genius.
Yeah, this is without a doubt some of the best production I've heard in a track in a long time. Just the way all the instruments are sitting so well and mixed together, the panning of it, the little inserts they have from side to side. I wasn't expecting this, but I'm quite happy with it. And the reason I say I wasn't expecting this is because like I just don't expect this amount of range with a lot of reviews I get nowadays. Wow, man. Just that there, that wow, that tension, that grittiness there on the guitar tone is so rare, but I love it. It's noise. It's a point of interest that's not predictable.
Feel this autistic genius. It's the anthem of Venus. Autistic genius.
This guy's a phenomenal guitarist, eh? Those lines are coming through so clearly as well.
Autistic genius. Autistic genius. Aspergian Jesus.
Okay. Wow. Wow. Autistic Genius by David Christ the Apocalypse. I can relate to this song in the sense that I know people who have literally said that because they have Asperger's, they're like savants, you know. I know people like this. This isn't me shitstorming. Literally, I know people like this. So in a weird way, I can kind of understand this song. You know, like, and if you listen to the lyrics, it's just talking about it. You know, there's no edginess really to any of it. It's just chatting about it, an experience that the person's had in their lives. And again, you look at these song titles and it's hard not to think, oh, okay, this could potentially be this could be quite severe, you know, with that kind of humor. Again, that comes from like the early 2010s, mid 2020s, but it comes across as quite a sincere experience in a way. You know, there are important points made, like talking about how the person's sleeping on the floor and talking about how like they know too much and that's not enough. You know, like there are all these contradictions that are being put forward that kind of discuss, I suppose, what is an important topic for David Christ and the Apocalypse, and it's a very sincere experience because of that. And I think that there, you know, while not everyone will be able to relate to it, I'm sure there'll be some people that listen to this and go, "Yeah, I know people like that." And I really appreciate the classiness and not like attacking that person, you know, because some people just can't help it. They just cannot help the fact that they are in that position and that mindset, man. And it's just, yeah, again, the really scintillating guitar solos. The music was so interesting throughout, you know, for that 3 minutes. You had all these different sort of synth layers and a lot of work would have gone into the production, the automation of the stereo panning and stuff like that. Doing the vocals and the overdubs on the sides and stuff like that, and the backing vocals, there would have been a huge amount of work involved in this particular track here, and I've got a lot of love for that, a lot of respect for that. You know, David Christ and the Apocalypse, they genuinely care about the music they're trying to make. They obviously have a vision that they're trying to sort of strive for, and they're very intent on making that happen. I got nothing but love for that. Well done. Well done to David Christ and the Apocalypse on Autistic Genius. We have a whole entire album here of 13 tracks, and that's, you know, like all these tracks are between around about 2 and 4 minutes. They're all meant to sort of be singles, I suppose. We literally got track 3 as Cancel Me. You know, best of luck to David Christ and the Apocalypse with her album 1-800-HAPPY Now. At the very least, if this is the quality of the music that's being performed here, you know, I don't know what the rest of the content is like, and it's not for me to judge without listening to it, but I at least enjoyed listening to Autistic Genius. Yes, well, it was well done. And the lyrics were kind of, yeah, again, the lyrics were pretty slick as well. You know, well done. Well done on that. Even the vocal delivery had personality to it, which I can appreciate. It wasn't just spoken. Yeah, it's cool. If you enjoyed this track, please do go check it out on, you know, various social medias and Spotify for David Christ and the Apocalypse. And stay cool, stay safe. Please also remember to support your local musicians and artists at this point in time, as, you know, they need all the help more than ever with all the crazy stuff going on in the world. Catch you next review. Spider hands up.